What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Jace from Guildgum, and I have some really exciting news to share with you guys. This update has been a long time coming. I've been trying to figure out a good time to talk about this regarding what happened in 2024 on this channel, and regarding like where 2025 is taking me. And I just wanted to share all the good news that I have for you guys. So let's just talk about, 2024, and then we'll get into 2025, and then if you stay at the end of the video, I promise you, it may or may not be working for you guys. I don't know. It's related to what I need to talk to you guys about regarding 2025, but I got some packages I gotta open it, and I want to showcase or show you what's in these packages. So originally with this channel, I wanted to do gameplay videos. I think I was leaning more towards Pokemon content, but I ended up not doing so much of that, and also dabbled in other content like Ark Survival Ascended, because I love the Ark series. I also dabbled in Warframe for a little bit and try to do something with that. I also did live streams of other games like Bramble and Greedfall that I was doing for a little bit, and I just didn't really feel like they were getting me to like that satisfaction of being a YouTuber that I normally felt when doing Pokemon content. And the Pokemon content I really enjoyed were doing like challenge-based stuff like Nuzlocke or Soul Links and stuff like that. Eventually, when my life kind of like sped up and more real-life stuff started getting in the way of things, I couldn't really do too much of the Pokemon content like I wanted to, like I really enjoyed and had like a good rhythm going on. My job constantly like changed my schedule and changed my shifts. Whenever I was doing like co-op stuff with Sins, we couldn't really find like a good day for us to get together, and eventually bulking all that content got to be a little bit too much. And then some real life stuff happened to him as well, so we really couldn't like link up anymore towards like the last half of the year. Although we did, or I guess I attempted a few more Pokemon projects, some that you did see on stream with me, him, and Port when we tried to do the Dex Versus. And there was another stream that actually was like posted this year with me and Port trying to do Pixelmon, but either way, both streams failed. And no fault for anyone, it was literally just me. I didn't really like the vibe or the rhythm or like the angle I was going with those projects. There was like another project, or another Pokemon project that I tried to do back in 2024, and I just couldn't upload the content for some reason. I just didn't feel like editing, didn't feel like doing the thumbnail work, no layouts or anything like that. And ultimately I decided to stop doing YouTube. And then I got into the mindset, or like that headspace, where I'm like, I really want to get back into the game. Like Legends EA is coming out soon in June. I'm seeing all these amazing Pokemon fan games and ROM hacks, and I really wish I got back into them and continued what I was doing before, but it's just not going to be the same. I can't exactly do Soul Links right now with Sins because he's still going through some real life stuff, and I can't really do Soul Links with Port because he's very new to like Pokemon, so it's a vastly different world for him, and so I can't really like kind of guide him and still push out entertaining content. And I would love to bring back Dexverse. It was a really great idea. At this time, it's just not possible. But I did want to come back, and that's why with me doing the Pixelmon stream, I want to say maybe it was last month or maybe March, I really hoped that I can get my computer to run Pixelmon, but it didn't work, which is why we ended up not doing Pixelmon. However, I decided to bite the bullet, right? I decided just one day, I'm gonna post content again, and the way I'm gonna do it is let fate decide for me, which is where the spin the wheel concept came from, and I decided to put money into it as well. So I ended up going on Fiverr and commissioning Nuzcool, or I think his name is Nuzcool. He's cool to me. But you'll see his Fiverr link in the new series that I'm doing, Pokemon Odyssey. I hope you guys are really enjoying it. And by the way, thank you guys so much for the love on the first episode. You guys showed your support. And I honestly haven't really done a video series in a while, so like just showing how much people enjoyed that first episode, whether or not they just passed it by or like clicked on it for like a few seconds. Either way, the view mattered to me, and so thank you guys so much for the love on that episode. I really hope you guys are enjoying the series. But yeah, so I commissioned him for the Odyssey thumbnail, and I really loved it. He went in the same direction that my other thumbnails that I made personally went, And so the fact that I had to spend money, or I didn't have to, but the fact that I did spend money kind of was like a good incentive for me to just continue the series, see where it goes, see if I'll upload it, which I ended up doing. And yeah, I'm back. But there is more. So for those of you that really enjoyed me doing fan games and stuff, I will be continuing doing that throughout the year. I will be spinning a wheel. It will land on a game. I'll Nuzlocke it. If I fail the Nuzlocke, obviously I will give it up to you guys, to where I'm asking you if you guys want to see me play the regular storyline from that point in time, then I'll stream it. If you guys want me to just move on to the next game, I can do that too. It's very easy, which I most likely will. But if you guys just want more of the game that I guess failed the challenge, or even completed the challenge, and if that game is not completed and it will get an update eventually, then I will do a story mode run on stream. So I guess that's my incentives for playing more fan games and ROM hacks and stuff. So hopefully you guys enjoy that. So that's it for the Pokemon game side of things, but I'm not done with Pokemon. Pokemon has been a love of mine since I was a kid. Like, my first game was Pokemon Red, second game Pokemon Gold, third game Ruby, and then I got Emerald, and so on and so forth. Just being involved with Pokemon has always been a part of my life, but even more so, there was another aspect of Pokemon that was very, very much in my life that I didn't really spend too much money on, but my parents did, and it was the Pokemon TCG. On this channel, I decided that another reason why I would come back is because I want to open up packs for you guys. I ended up actually starting back in December, actually this past Christmas. And I told my girlfriend, to my parents, or whatever, that, hey, if you guys give me anything, get me a binder to hold cards in, because I'm going to be buying cards again. But it's not really for any money aspect or anything like that. Like, obviously I'm spending a lot of money, so like the return would be nice. But for me, it's reliving my childhood, because like you are at your happiest when you feel like you're a child again. Like, there's so much stressors out in the world, and so much hate, so much anger, so much negativity, that it's okay to regress a little bit and just do what you love. And I love playing Pokemon, but I also love the collecting cards. Those are the two aspects of Pokemon that I really enjoyed. I ended up getting the A-OK from my girlfriend when she got me my first binder. So I am now collecting cards. I've been collecting cards since the beginning of the year. And my goal was to get at least 100 packs to open for you guys, and I got over 100 packs. They're not all individual packs. There are some in like EX boxes and stuff like that. But I wanted to make this update video first before randomly coming out with the Pokemon packs. I was still debating on the name or what to call this series. I don't know if I want to call it like a Roll for Master or Roll for Booster, but either way, it must have Roll for. So maybe you guys can help me out here, workshop some names for me, or vote for Roll for Mastery or Roll for Booster. But if you guys know where the statement Roll for comes from, it is a D&D staple. So Roll for Initiative is really what it is used for, a Roll for Strength check or any of that. But here I have a case of D&D dice here. See right there. I'm going to go ahead and open it up. My girlfriend actually ended up picking these. This is my first set of D&D dice too, by the way. I believe this is the D12. Yeah, the D12 right here, which I don't think is actually important for me to show you guys at this time. Yeah, no, not the D12. The D12 is not important. So what is important is the D10 here. That's important. This is the D8. This is the D20, obviously. Very, very important. The 100. This is the 12. The D6 is also important. And the D4 is very important. So, I will be... Do I have the case with me? Yes. I bought an acrylic case. This little casing here. And I will be putting the dice in the case. So, in this series, I will be doing these random D&D style checks. They will be charisma checks, intelligence checks, wisdom, strength, dexterity, and constitution. When I do those checks, the goal is for me to reach 10 or higher. If I reach 10 or higher, then I get to do whatever challenge or bonus that I get. If it's 9 or lower, then I lose that bonus, and sometimes I may or may not get a curse. If I get a 1, though, then it is the worst scenario, and it kind of sucks. But if I get a 20, then it's the best case scenario, and we get to open a lot more packs. So that's kind of like the gist of it. Actually, you can kind of see that over there, I'm setting up my little station. I got my little camera recorder for my phone. There's some like sleeves here. There's Absol that my friend got for me in Japan. That is the gist of the project. I'm really excited to do this. There's also like different achievements I ended up making for it. So I have like level 1 achievements, Cosmic Trio quest. If I collect Dialga, Palkia, and Giratina, which by the way I'll get into the main stuff for this, but if I collect Dialga, Palkia, and Giratina, then I get a bonus roll as an achievement, so I can roll a bonus dice. And there's just a bunch of other things, and the achievements go from like level 1 to 4, so it's like the higher the level, the harder the quest is. The purpose of this is to collect all 1025 Pokemon cards. They don't necessarily have to be holos, they don't have to be EXs only, they don't have to be SIRs or IRs or anything like that. They just need to be a Pokemon card. And I'm doing it that way only because I am just getting back into everything. I haven't really collected cards in a while. I don't really want to put too much focus on getting a good SIR or getting a really good foil or anything like that. I really want to just focus on enjoying pack opening, you know? I will announce which pack I am about to open, whether it's like a booster pack or a blister pack or a EX box, a tin. And then I will announce the type of roll I'm doing, like a strength check, for example, a strength check. If I get a 10 or higher, I get to open 1 extra pack in the session as a reward. If I roll a 9 or lower, I get no perk. If I roll a 1, I have to switch out the English pack for a Japanese pack, so that's even less cards. And if I get a 20, I get to upgrade to the next best bundle that includes that pack. So, like, for example, the first thing I can think of is Surging Sparks. If I'm opening 1 single Surging Sparks pack and I get a 20, I get to open like a Surging Sparks booster box or something. Like something that involves Surging Sparks. So, you know, we're going to want those 20s. But that's only one example. But before I actually do that D20 roll, so all those rolls will be done in the D20, I will be doing a D4 roll. And the D4 roll is for a bonus pack. And the bonus pack are the Japanese packs. I have exactly 15 Japanese packs to open. And if I land... Well, first of all, I have to guess the number. If I say 2, and I roll the D4, and it lands on a 2, then I'll be able to open a Japanese pack plus whatever English pack or bundle that I'm opening. The D6, let's talk about that. Regarding the D6, it is specifically for special pack rolls, which is related to the ending of the video. So I'll talk a little bit more about the D6 in a bit. And the D10 is for bonus rolls. So whenever I get an achievement, let's say I roll this and I get like a 11, right? Or no, matter of fact, if I get a 4, right? And I really want to not have... I really want to get like a good perk. If I roll the D10 and I get like a 9, so a 4 with a 9 would be a 13, that means I get a perk, you know? So that's the bonus rolls I get to get. Some achievements also include a reroll. Some achievements include both. Some achievements also include an extra pack. So it's some, you know, flavor regarding the series. And that's all the rolls. I haven't really discussed what I want to do with the D8 or the D12 yet. I might do something with that later. And there is the 100 one, but I don't know if I'm ever going to use it, to be honest. I do want to also talk about, I know a lot of people, when I watch like TikTok videos and YouTube videos of people opening packs, a lot of comments mention like, oh, can you include the price listings on these cards that you get? So I'll include the prices on the cards as well as I shuffle through them. And then at the ending of me opening packs, I will add it in the binders. Now, speaking of the binders, let me show you guys the binders that I ended up getting. The very first binder that, well, actually, it's not the very first binder, but it's one of the binders I'm going to show you, is this little binder. I think I ordered this, I'm pretty sure. It's not really the best binder because these, like, rings, there's like 6 rings here, and it kind of ruined the little plastic sleeves that I got. But if you guys can't tell, there's not any 4 sleeve packs here. There's one full one. These are for like the bigger, larger cards that I got with the EX boxes. So that's for this. I'm not really too fussed if they get wrinkled or if they get ruined or anything like that. They're just gonna be stuck in here. That's for that. I ended up buying this binder here off of Amazon. It is a black binder. It holds, I want to say, 300 and something cards in here. This is what it looks like in the inside. So no rings, and also I'm pretty sure it's slide in, so no tops. Which I know a lot of people are like, no, don't get binders that like where you have to put the cards in the top. Don't get those. Make sure you do the slides. So that's what I got. This is my brand of choice. And I ended up getting that binder a little bit after I decided that I wanted to collect 1,025 cards based on the 1,025 Pokemon. But me getting the black binder, I realized that it wouldn't really look as nice if I got a black binder and then just 2 other random colors, because it doesn't hold all 100 or 1,025 Pokemon. It will hold like maybe 300 and something. So I decided to set that one off to the side, put like energies and items, trainer cards inside that binder, and I ended up buying these 3 binders. Turn around. These 3 binders. So I ended up getting the red one first, actually. No, I ended up getting the blue one first, but I ended up buying these 2 back to back as well. So as you can see in the binder, they have like little, it's not a random page, but they have papers in it, and with the Pokemon names. And this is a really good page for me to go to, because it does show, like right here, Alolan Marowak and regular, where is it? And regular Marowak here. So I will be using the forms as well, like the Hisuian forms, Alolan forms, Galarian forms, and the Paldean forms in these binders. That first binder covers Gen 1, Gen 2, and part of Gen 3. This binder covers Gen 3, Gen 4, Gen 5, and I think it goes up to Gen 6 as well. Let me see. Yeah, like the very beginning of Gen 6. You see Talonflame, Scatterbug, stuff like that. Oh, also, I didn't mention this, but ignore the bed, I'm washing my sheets, okay? I'm an adult. And then this one covers Gen 6, the rest of Gen 6, Gen 7, Gen 8, and Gen 9. However, and this was so upsetting to me, look at where the last page ends. What's that bottom one right there? What number is that? Terapagos 1024. Can you believe that? So, which is why I didn't show you like the very first page of the Black Binder, because it literally has the final Pokemon, Pecharan 1025. It's gonna be on its lonesome for a little bit. I do plan on putting like the energies within the last page here, and then I'll do the trainers from there. I think there's only like 9 energy cards anyway. I'm only gonna really collect 1 of each, not really all of them. And I think that also includes like the fairy one and the colorless energy, because I don't know if they still do the colorless energy, but I know they don't do the fairy energy anymore. So if I can get my hands on that, that'd be great. But yeah, so eventually when the ZA cards start producing, which I think the ZA cards are going to be after the Black Bolt and White Flare sets, because I think that's the last Scarvy set. Then I'll start adding the ZA mons. I expect that they will have ZA exclusive Pokemon like they did with Legends of Arceus. I know ZA takes place in the future of X and Y, rather than the past like it did for Arceus and Diamond, Pearl, Platinum. So I don't know how they're going to do the evolutions. I also don't know how they're going to do the Megas. I also know Megas are returning to TCG as well. And I also know that there's VMAX, which certain mons, when they VMAX, is really just Dynamax or Gigantamax. And so their forms change. I will be adding Gigantamax and Mega Evolutions and whatever ZA mons come out with the game in card form after Pecharan. That's how I'm going to do those. That is my goal for the binder stuff. And now I can show you my favorite binder. So eventually, I know I might pull like some really amazing cards, and there might be cards that aren't so amazing, but I really, really love the artwork for them. Specifically, if you guys don't, or if you guys haven't realized, Absol's my favorite Pokemon. Obviously, I can't put every single Absol I get in the binder. So, Absol, along with a various of other Pokemon, are going to be in this binder. Now, this binder, I'm gonna put a link on Amazon for you guys to purchase it if you want to, but this is the actual binder that my girlfriend got me for Christmas. I just love the back. I love the texture for it. It's really, really nice. Love the elements. Let me show you the inside of the case. So this one's a zipper. This is going to be my personal collection, which I can show you guys occasionally if you guys want me to. Also, side pockets. But yeah, I'm honestly really, really excited to set my personal collection up. Now for the main event. For those of you that are still watching this video, thank you guys so much. You guys are amazing. I know you guys are really excited to see what was in the packages and stuff. I'm almost at that point. I do want to talk about, or at least tell a story real quick, and then show you guys some of the stuff that I will be opening on the channel. There's a tin right next to me that I ended up getting at a local card shop. Now, the reason why I got it at a local card shop is because originally I had ordered it on Amazon. Big mistake. Don't order very semi-expensive cards off of Amazon. I honestly thought I was doing it smart by ordering it and seeing that the distributor was literally Pokemon, not a distributor from like a card store or like a card sales business or anything like that. It literally said Pokemon when I clicked on it and purchased it. When I got the package, there was two of them. There was supposed to be a 10, one of the Azure Legends 10, which is Dialga, Xerneas, and Kyogre. And then there was another box, the Charizard Premium Collection box that comes with the Charizard statue and the 9 packs with the Charizard, Charmander, and Charmeleon on the sides. That one wasn't going to come until like ending of this month, while the other one came, I want to say, the ending of April. That's how long ago I ordered this, by the way. When I got the Azure Legends 10, it was Xerneas 10, and it was open and missing 2 out of the 5 packs it's supposed to come with. And I don't know why. I've seen some videos where the Azure Legends 10 only comes with 4 and then others come with 5. Mine was supposed to come with 5 and I only got 3. I was extremely upset about that. I returned the 10 to Amazon, got my money back, but the money I had spent was gift card money. It wasn't my personal funds, so I had to use that those funds on an Amazon purchase. And there wasn't really much I wanted to personally order from Amazon. I mean, I could have ordered another binder, but I was pretty much set with everything I needed for the series. So I returned the Azure Legends 10, got my money back, canceled the Premium Charizard box, because if that was missing stuff, I would have been really pissed off. And I ended up going to the local card shop, and I ended up buying the 10, which was roughly around the same price anyway. And so this is the exact same 10, the Azure Legends 10, with the Xerneas. I'm pretty sure that's Xerneas EX, right? Yeah, Xerneas EX in the front. And this one does come with 5 packs. So I'm very, very excited about that. I was really hoping to actually get Dialga, but they only had 2 of the Xerneas tins. So I wasn't actually able to get a Dialga tin. Dialga is my favorite of the 3 legends that are involved here, by the way. So that is something I will be opening on video eventually. I don't know what episode it will be on, but I know Surging Sparks is in that, so again, if I roll a 20 with a strength check on a Surging Sparks pack, which I do have, by the way, I could be opening up the 10. Who knows? And let me show you a few other things that I got. I'm not going to show you everything, but I do want to show you some pretty cool items. So one of the very, very first items I ended up getting is the Esparta Scarlet and Violet pack. I got this, I believe, at Target, right? Is it here? Esparta. No, I got it at a local card shop called Game Nerds. You guys can also order packs from their website, but I actually live in Texas, so I know exactly where it's at, and I go there. But yeah, so this card, or this pack, comes with an Esparta card that we will be adding to the Esparta binder, or wherever he is. I think it's in the blue binder, since it's a Gen 9 Pokemon. And then we have a Scarby pack, which will come with 10 extra cards that we can add to the binder. So I have loads of cards very similar to this. I do have a coin that comes with it. I don't know if I'm going to be using the coins for anything, but if you guys have an idea, let me know. Also, the Xerneas will be adding to the binder in, what is that, box or binder number, yeah, the blue binder, because that's the ending of Kalos, or Gen 6. Another thing I ended up getting, which is another local card shop, this 3-pack Lost Origins with the Reggie on the side, Regigigas, and the Zeraora coin. But 3 Lost Origin packs are in this. You know, that is sick. I don't really know what the chase cards are here, but I'm really excited to open this as well. Lost Origins. This other thing I did get for my birthday, and it is my very first ETB. So I got the Paradox Rift ETB. Obviously, it's filled with just Paradox Rift cards. It does come with a Screamtail card as well, and here it is sealed. Stuff like this, I don't know if I'm going to open right away or even anytime this year, to be honest. And only because, like, I like the way it looks. If anything, if I can get a casing, because I know people like sell cases and stuff like that for ATBs, I will probably do that and then open this box up very carefully and then put the empty box in the seal casing. So that's probably what I'll do. But yeah, so that's one of the few things I want to show you, just to show you guys what I'm working with here. There's a lot more. I don't even know if you guys can see it from here if I move back. If you can see, like, this is the trash can. If you can see this little piece right here, that is a cardboard box filled with just Pokemon cards. And that is what I've been collecting so far. But this Mamma Jamma is also something I had to buy from Amazon. This is a card case. This is where all of my bulk is gonna go. The ones that can't really go into the binder. And what's in here, you ask? A bunch of packs. So I do have a lot to open. You guys can kind of see some Temporal Forces right here. This is also where my Surging Sparks are. My Japanese packs are. Let's put that right here. Japanese packs are right here. I think this is Night Wanderer. I do have some mini tins. I think this is Kanto Friends. And then also some other sleeves. And one of my very favorite ones is the fact that I got a Sun and Moon pack here. So that's gonna be really exciting to open. Shrouded Fable, Journey Together, which is the most recent set as of May 19th. Destined Rivals has not released yet. Scarvy, Twilight Masquerade, Sword and Shields over here, Village Voltage, Battle Styles, and stuff like that. So again, I have a lot to open for you guys, and I'm just really excited. So anyway, that's pretty much almost the end of the video. Now let's look at the packages. As I had mentioned earlier, right? Amazon. I had the money for Amazon, and I ended up purchasing a like mystery box thing with the gift card money that was left over from Azure Legends and from the Premium Collector's box for Charizard. And I purchased that mystery gift box. Unfortunately, it was supposed to get here yesterday, May 18th. And that's when I wanted to film the video. Actually, I wanted to film the video a lot earlier, but I wanted to wait for that mystery box so I can open it for you guys. It came with like 2 Trick or Trade packs and 3 mystery packs with like 50 random cards and 1 like holo. And I was originally going to use the holo as like the very first card we add in the binder on video. Well, the 50 random cards will just go into bulk. And the 3 packs that I get will be going into like a pack to open for you guys later on, and the 2 Trick or Trade packs will be just like a random pack. It got delayed to the ending of the month, like the very end, and I really wanted to just film this video for you guys. So I ended up canceling it. It didn't even get shipped out either, and I spent that money on a few things. This pack first. So the very first thing I ended up getting is the Trick or Trade packs. So I really wanted those Trick or Trade packs, because eventually when I saw that I was getting them, and by the way, the mystery box I was gonna get was the boxes that you can get from, I think it was Target or Walmart, but like you can also get it on Amazon. And when I was gonna get that, I was like, oh well, the Trick or Trade packs would be really fun to open like randomly. I wouldn't say they're as good as like the Japanese packs, because these only come with 3 cards, and they're very limited regarding like what's there. So there's 6 of them here, but I can figure something out. You know, I can figure something out, and I did. That's where the D6 comes from. So every, I want to say 5th episode, I will roll a D6. I need to call odd or even, and then if it lands on odd, I get to open one. If it lands on even, and I did not call even, but I call odd, I can't open one. So on like 5th, 10th, 15th episode, you guys will get even more packs for me to open. And of course, if I still have these packs during Halloween, I will just by default open them. If I get to get my hands on even more of them before Halloween, like the 2024 versions and even the 2025 versions, then of course I will open them up on every day for October instead. Okay, so anyway, that was just one of them. I got the Mimikyu and Pikachu packs. Now I did like do some research as well, and I wanted to see if there was another set of. Why is this so hard to open? If there was another set of packs that I saw for Trick or Trade that was different from the Mimikyu and Pikachu, and they are. So you can probably guess what this is, but these are more Trick or Trade packs, which are relatively cheap on Amazon, and I ended up getting I ended up getting the Gengar and what? Oh snap! Oh! Huh! It came with a little Nickit! Yo, what? It came with, I believe, is this a hollow Nickit or is this a regular Nickit? With a little, what is this? Oh, it's not Stellar Crown, it's Prismatic Evolution sleeve. Oh, that's so awesome. Oh, wow, is this hollow? I don't know. I can't tell. It's not doing things for me. Alright, well, I guess we do have something that we can add to the binder now. Wow, okay. That's a surprise for me too, guys. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and find Nickit's name in the binder momentarily and add it to the binder as our very first card. I got the Gengar Trick or Trade cards. Again, comes with 3 packs or three cards. So it gives me a total of 12 Trick or Trade packs to open. Really excited for that. I will be adding it to the little box here, but because they're relatively cheap, I ended up buying something I really wanted to get, and that was 2 Shining Fates boosters. Now we're not gonna open them right now. Again, this is just for bulk, not bulk, but like just for like content and stuff like that. So I do have 2 Shining Fates boosters to open, and that's gonna be really exciting. I did order this from Amazon too, so I don't know if they have been tampered with. I'm not really the best judgment of character regarding whether or not they have been tampered with. Oh, actually, there was one other thing I want to show you guys. Where did it go? One of my very favorite things that I don't know when I'm going to open this, but I love this box so much. And it is the Dark Powers EX box. And this one comes with a Gengar EX and 2 packs right here with a Banette EX large card, plus 3 packs in the back with an Absol EX. So I don't know if this is gonna be the very first Absol we get. I will eventually like replace cards in the binders if I like them more than the other card. But yeah, the texture on this Dark Powers box is ridiculous. But yeah, that's another thing I want to show you guys. So anyway, let's go ahead and add Nickit. Oh, I think it is a hollow. Oh, cool. Yeah, it is a hollow. Let's go ahead and show you guys here. I'm gonna go ahead and pull out the Nickit's thing. Nickit's gone. And we're gonna go ahead and add the card into the binder. And there we go. We captured our very first Pokemon, Nickit. Anyway, guys, thank you guys so much for staying. If you have stayed this long into the video, that was a very major surprise. I was not expecting that at all. Really glad that happened, to be honest, because I figured I didn't have anything to really show you guys, and that just made it worth it. So if you guys enjoyed the video, leave a like, sub to the channel, and click that notification bell, because you don't want to miss any of Pokemon Odyssey and even the next series. And you don't want to miss any of Roll for, I really don't know what I want to call it. Roll for Pack, Roll for Booster, Roll for Mastery. You guys get to name the series. Please let me know. Please, there's going to be in the comment section. It's going to be like a poll in the community tab. It's going to be somewhere. And also, I'm thinking about making a Discord, so if that's something you guys want me to do, let me know. Peace!